Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget about those subscribe and bell buttons below you there. Just click those, and anytime a new episode comes ready for you to watch, you'll be notified. You can check them out. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the comment section, you're welcome to. And you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And you can follow us there, send us an inbox, and even comment on the things you see there. We'd love to hear from you there as well. And we'd also love to hear from you in email. It's paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or even a solo artist that want to be on the show, just email us and we'll show you how to do that. But we also love fan mail too, so if you're just simply a fan, just send us an email and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Dayton, Ohio, we have Tim Tye with us today. Another great artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in just a second. But here's another quick word from Galtar, the guitar made specifically for a woman. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Dayton, Ohio, we have Tim Tye today. Thanks for joining us, Tim.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here. I asked this question because, everybody has their own story, but tell us a little bit how you decided you wanted to become an artist. I mean, you probably always wanted to be one since you were a little boy. Maybe it came deeper than that. Tell us in your own words, though.
Like so many teenagers, I wanted to play the guitar. So I got my dad got me a cheap one. It was a Kent Electric. If, for people that know about guitars, they'll know how cheap and difficult to play those are, but got me started. And, when I was pretty young, I started writing song parodies because I was more confident with the lyrics than I was with the music. And after a while, I got, that only works if you're Weird Al. You can't make a career out of that. So I started getting confident to write the music too. And, I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, I was just going to say a minute ago, Weird Al made a career of it. I thought maybe you were trying to be the next Weird Al or something. I didn't know. Well, that is a good story, though. Hopefully you'll have many years ahead of you. What are some of the influences you grew up with? I mean, obviously you just mentioned Weird Al. Maybe he's an influence. Maybe you had other ones too. Why don't you tell everybody?
I've been very much influenced by the sort of the line of succession. It starts with, probably starts before Woody Guthrie, but we'll start with Woody and then Dylan and then the Byrds and Tom Petty. So that sort of thing has been a real influence. I really like the sort of old time country singers, roots guys like Johnny Cash, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette, Patsy Cline, and obviously the bands that were big when I was young. Beatles, huge influence. Beach Boys, huge influence. But everything that happens to you in life is an influence of some kind, whether it's good or bad. But those are the ones that stand out.
Yeah, and you mentioned a lot of legends there, like you said, the Byrds and Woody Guthrie and all those, they're really great musicians and highly respected for it. Well, why don't you tell everybody about, after watching this, they may want to download your music or they may want to buy your music or even follow you on social media. Tell everybody how they can do that.
I'm on all streaming platforms, Spotify and Pandora and all those. Prime. My website is midnightskymusic.com. I think an awful lot of the songs are available. Just go to that site and start clicking. So that's where you're going to find my stuff.
Okay, and you're on all social media then, like Facebook and Twitter and so forth.
Yes.
Okay. Well, go out there at all those streaming platforms and get his music. I know he'd love you for that. And check out his website. Even go to Facebook and Twitter and so forth. Follow him there, and I'm sure that he would love that. And let's see, the song we're getting ready to play in just a moment. It's going to be called "Last Hope for the Modern World." I do believe is the title of it.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind the song? Tell us a little bit about that. It sounds self-explanatory though, but
yeah, but I was almost finished with this latest project, and someone said, "You know, Tim, some of the songs on this new project are a little dark." I thought, yeah, maybe I need to write one that's more upbeat. And I picked the title for the album a long time ago. It was just something that came to my mind that sounded, sort of clever. But when you have that, it would have been easy to write another dark song. But when I started working on it, I decided it was going to be "Love's the Last Hope for the Modern World." So all of a sudden, it's I think the theme of the song is upbeat and the performance of the song is very upbeat. And then I finally had a title track. I mean, I could have, obviously the album doesn't have to have a song with the same name as the title, but my other two have, and so now this one's the same.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a great song, and I'm sure everyone's going to love this song. And we'll get to that in just a second. But Tim, thank you so much for being on the show today. If you ever want to come back, let us know, and we'll have you back on a second time, and you can plug something new for us.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So without further ado, let's play "Last Hope for the Modern World" by Tim Ty, and it starts right now.
Kiss in the shadows, lips touch in the night, holding each other, 'cause it seems so right. Come feel the music, get up and dance. If you've got a better idea, now's your chance. I ain't knocking science or a college degree. I ain't knocking faith or diplomacy. But when the world's on fire and the colors hurt, grab your guy, grab your girl, read your hearts on the sticker first. Love's the last hope for the modern world. Don't fret about things that you can't fix. It's another guy's turn to hold a bag of tricks. Find someone special